Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Banao Bharat's Trading for Living Friday live session. Almost 2 o'clock now. We are in one of the lowest VIX phase in the stock market in last so many years. India VIX has today started trading below 11, which means one of the lowest volatility period is what we are witnessing currently. Very few times in last many years have we seen India VIX at such low levels, and today is one such day where VIX has gone below 11. The average VIX that we have seen is between 13 and 15. We have seen extremes also around 18, but whenever there is an extreme, it very quickly comes back. Mean reversion happen very quickly, and they will once again start trading in the known range of 13 to 15 or 16. Hopefully the low VIX that we are witnessing now also will do the mean reversion, and once again the volatility might slightly pick up. Along with the volatility, the price actions also will pick up, and there will be some amount of fluctuations for traders to do some noticeable or profitable trades. Going into the Nifty chart today, you can see here Nifty opens at around 18,054 and comes down and makes a low of 17,965. After that, after making a low of 17,965, it goes all the way back to 18,054 again, which happens to be the opening candle high, and is currently facing resistance around the day's high. It is trading around the day's high for last almost 1.5 hours. At least 6 candles have been passed. There is absolutely no volatility, absolutely no price movements. It has just come smoothly from 17,965 and it has parked itself around 18,050 for last more than 1.5 hours. Another 1 hour and 30 minutes to go in today's trade. Will it blink and start falling down, or will it take away all the stop losses and start trading higher? We don't know yet, but as of now, our system, based on the past pattern analysis, we are of the expectation that from here on markets have to come down. Whether it will come down or not depends on how much, who is ready to blink first, whether the bulls will blink first or bears will blink first. For all you know, bulls have already made some movement from the down. From the high, if you see 18,054 to 17,965, the progress was very quick. It came down within the first 4 candles. We saw the low of the day, and from there on bulls have struggled and dragged the market higher and back to its day's high levels, and they have kept it around that level for more than 1.5 hours now, which means there is a big struggle going on between bulls and bears, and who will blink first will determine the next course of action, because the volatility is still very low and it can't stay this low forever. It might stay here for one more day or coming couple of days, but very soon we will see some pickup in volatility, and we can expect the resistances will hold good and markets might come down in coming days also. Well, that is with respect to the Nifty chart. On the intraday time frame, we are sitting on a level where it happens to be the resistance zone. So from here on, will the resistance hold or the bulls will take over? We need to wait and watch. Let us look into the Bank Nifty chart. Bank Nifty also opens at around 43,139 in the very first candle. After that, very quickly in the 4th candle itself makes the day's low at 42,875. So the travel between 43,139 to 42,875 has happened in a very short time. in the sense within 4 candles you can see the movement of around 300 points, but the up move or the pullback from the lows of 42,875 up to the current levels of 43,075, the pullback is so much sluggish. It is usually the phenomena when the volatility is less. The up move is always very smooth and slow and always happen with smaller candles. In my past many years of experience, I have noticed whenever there is a upward breakout, the movement of stock prices are smooth and they happen in a very predictable manner in terms of continuous green candles. But only thing is, generally these up move candles are small in size, and whenever there is a sell or whenever the markets have to fall, they usually fall with big red candles, and there will be bouts of buying and selling on the way down. So there will be struggle between bulls and bears on the way down much more than the struggle between bulls and bears on the way up. This is based on my many years of chart observation. I can tell you this. So down move is always swift and always with struggle, because pullbacks are stronger, pullbacks are deceptive, and again it breaks down. But in terms of up move, the number of pullbacks in any up move is relatively less compared to the number of pullbacks in any down move. This is one thing which you need to notice when you are observing the chart. Whenever the market is going up, how many times has it tried to come down and make certain levels, critical levels on the way down, and at the same time whenever the markets are going up, how many times it does a pullback, whenever the market is going down, how many times it does a pullback and how many levels it makes on the pullback. You will notice in the down channel the pullbacks are more, and in the up channel the pullbacks are relatively less. So this is with respect to the Bank Nifty, currently trading at 43,072. Absolutely not much price movements. Each candle is so small. I don't have the ADR index on my chart, but if you had seen the ADR, I am sure ADR would have shown less than 30 points. I have been just observing manually through my naked eyes without any indicators help, but I can tell you, if you put ADR on screen, then the ADR value will be less than 30 or probably 35 to 40, because it's been more than 3 hours now the up move has been happening, or the pullback is happening from the lows of 42,875, and you can see here how it has has no major vigor in it, but at the same time there has been very consistent upward pattern. The pullback is convincing, but without much volumes or without much up and down price movements. So this is with respect to Nifty and Bank Nifty today. Both are facing resistance at the higher levels, and because the volatility is low, they may not fall also in any significant way, or if they fall significantly, it's also an indication that volatility also will start picking up. But the way the price action has been going on in the last few hours, there may not be, even though it has hit the resistance level, there may not be big fall, but still the trade is on the sell side and there is no buy trade as of now. So anybody, if you people want to trade Nifty or Bank Nifty, then there is a sell trade at these levels in Nifty, but when it comes to Bank Nifty, there is still no sell trade either at the current level of 43,070 or 75. Wait for the morning highs of 43,139, 43,140. If you see 43,140, then you can sell, or the nearest sell will be only after it cracks today's low levels. So will it crack today's low levels? For now in Bank Nifty we don't know, but at least since Nifty has already hit the highs, then there is more chances of Nifty hitting the resistance and coming down, along with that pulling the Bank Nifty also down. We'll see how the rest of the day goes. Not much time left, another 1.5 hours left in today's trade, today being the weekend, and yesterday people doing well in their expiry trades. And looking at today's VIX, probably the position sizing of many of the traders will be reduced to 50% or even maybe 25%, or sometimes many of the traders may not have taken any position at all today based on the VIX calculation. So the volumes are less, the price action is also less, and trading at these levels will be tough. But then if you really have to trade, then there is a sell trade available in Nifty at these levels. Well, I would like to conclude today's session. Will not go into much of the stock analysis today. Have a peaceful and constructive weekend. Let us once again meet on Monday. I think Monday is a holiday, so probably we may have to meet on Tuesday, so which also means it is going to be a shorter weekly expiry for coming Thursday. If that is the case, then the Monday's theta values will very quickly get exhausted on Tuesday morning open. So keep that in mind if you are taking any positional trades. My opinion is, do not carry any positional trades today. There is not much of volatility. It might seem very safe because volatility is less, but it is also Monday being a holiday, anything can happen in the world markets while we are closed down, and whatever the world events that transpires between today evening until Tuesday morning might impact our positions. So it is always better sometimes to just let go of the weekend and take a fresh view on Monday morning, or if Monday is a holiday, then on a Tuesday morning. Generally I suggest the options players who wants to trade on positional basis to start their positional week from Monday, not from Friday. Friday they can do the intraday trades, close the trade whether it is profit or loss, and then come Monday morning with a fresh perspective, look at the levels, wait for the new levels to be formed on a Monday, and then accordingly take a view and take certain positions for the coming expiry on Thursdays. That would be a better approach. Anyway, each one has their own style. There is no right thing or wrong thing in the market. Everything is right as long as it is making some decent money for all of us. So having said that, let us once again meet on a Tuesday morning. Until then, Om Swasti.